Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. From the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Singy, this should be fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When a team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and on the mound in this one, Zach Wheeler.
Boog, he brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle.
Number 32, Evan Corbin.
For everyone else.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. The pitch. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. Here comes a pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Big swing and a miss.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude. 2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out 3 bases at this rate.
Line drive. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Into the monster seats and gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win?
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 2. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Ezekiel Duran. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Jonah Heim now at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Swings and misses. Rangers go down in order. Nothing to it. Back here in Boston. On to the third inning, and now the center fielder, Yr2. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Now it's going to be Evan Carter. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit. And a good eye there. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. He goes down looking. 1 left for 10. Set for the bottom. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Now, Adolis Garcia. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning.
So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Here's Josh Young.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's Marcus Semien. That's to third. On to Bogarts. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th.
Poetry.
Ready to go. Bottom.
3. That's ball 4.
Back in Boston, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jonah Heim. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Yr2. Late that time, it's strike 2.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And that one missing low.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion.
Strike 3, got him swinging. 1 away here in the 5th. So the lineup flips over. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. Swings through that one for strike 2. Tying run is at first here in game 1 of the ALCS. Swings and misses. misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
There's a strike. Next offering upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So 2 on with 2 away. So now it's Corey Seager.
The next pitch he throws will be pitch number 100 as he tries to battle through a tough situation here in the fifth.
On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rangers leave a pair, and it's still back now. Back here in Boston, now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest.
Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Next offered in there for a strike. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Ezekiel Duran. This one popped off. Foul ground first base side. And that's a foul ball. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in game 1. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Marcus Semien. That one missed. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Just missed. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Rangers. And we're back here at Fenway. New inning getting started. At the plate, Leody Taveras. Next pitch is outside. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
In the air, out towards left center. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through.
A free pass coming with nobody out and a runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get it out.
And another ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Got him. And that is a big first out. 2 on, 1 out. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager. Just off the outside edge. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
He doesn't get a knock right here. That pitch he just took is going to eat at him for him.
Just the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And that one a little below the knees. And the count is 2-2. Just misses there.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a... We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
3 out. 3.
Well, 1-run game. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. So now 1-2.
Well, you can't ask for a better start to this series if you're the home team. You've got the lead. Your starter's still on the mound. And there's a chance she finishes this thing.
Got it. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first. So
swing and a miss struck him out. Now 2 away. So next to hit for Texas, Leody Taveras. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And it kicks off the bag. And they get the out after the ricochet. That's how they're able to even it up here in the late. We go to the 9th, and the batter now, Evan Corbin. And catches the corner.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Right through there, got it. And a strikeout for the 1st out here in the 9th.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, left side. Alvarez in position. And that'll get down for a hit. And now the tying run is into scoring position. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at 1st and 2nd. On to Bogarts, and that's a double play to end it.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ballgame, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 16 runners on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 12 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.